Nowadays, we have an immense number of videos that show inexplicable events. Even if you're someone who is skeptical to these kinds of situations, it's almost impossible not to feel a little weird about it afterwards. A lot of people like to upload these videos, perhaps looking for it to go viral or simply because they don't make any sense and the only way that people are going to believe them is if they see them. As the saying goes, see it to believe it. Here are 10 chilling bits of footage that cannot be explained, and a proof that something strange can be happening right next door. Enjoy! Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell for more amazing content. So, let's get started. Number 10. Police witness paranormal activity. Oh, to be a ghost and not worry about working out anymore. Unless you're this ghost in a park who's desperately attempting to fulfill that dream when it was alive by trying to get some muscle in the afterlife. The video captures the moment when 2 sets of outdoor gym equipment in a park were constantly swinging without anyone sitting on them. The police officers are around the equipment analyzing the situation, even making videos and taking photos of the bizarre event. At the beginning, it was even uncertain where the video was filmed. Some people said it was in the Japanese park in Delhi's Rohini area, whereas others were sure it was in Kanshiram Park in Jhansi, Uttar Pradesh. But turns out it was the latter. Although the video gives you chills with the constant pounding of the equipment and the apparently paranormal activity, the officer spoke up saying that the movement was caused by the swing which had excess grease. However, it's very difficult to believe it when you see how surprised they were, and instead of taking care of the sound, they were just watching the strange show in surprise. Number 9. Freaky explosion. A video uploaded in Reddit showing a weird explosion that may seem like an alien activity was causing a lot of theories in the community. It appeared to be a transformer exploding, and no, we're not talking about the movie. A transformer, if you don't know, is the machine that controls voltage level in a power grid. The strange part is that the place where the explosion took place was very high in the mountains, near the Himalayan region, which means that it was presumably uninhabited. Usually you can see where the transformer is, whereas here the only visible part is the amount of bright light that constantly changed its shape. Of course, you can say that it's definitely a transformer and probably exploded because of the hailstorm, but you can't be entirely sure because there is no proof that a transformer was there. Besides, nothing happened to the power in the area, which would have been the obvious thing to occur if it was related to a transformer. It didn't bring in any consequences, not even in the near field, where it would have been a larger accident, considering that the explosion happened amongst the trees. Number 8. Bizarre formation, Mexico. Going back to Reddit, we have 2 incredible and inexplicable videos showing UFOs in the same part of Mexico, specifically in El Rosario. It's really interesting to notice similar behaviors displayed by these 2 objects, whose large shape is also alike and are surrounded by little things that move around them. The first video, shot by Pedro Hernandez on May 22, 2009, displays an unidentified yellow object flying with similar shape yet smaller objects around it. The second video, captured by Alfredo Carrillo at the same exact day as Hernandez, shows a darker object flying around. We were able to see in both videos how the smaller objects emerged from the bigger ones and then flew away. Some people have said that the expelled objects are satellite ships and believe that these cigar-shaped UFOs are hostile and can be dangerous. We certainly don't know what their objective is, but it is chilling footage to watch nonetheless. Number 7. Bizarre flying glove. Besides Reddit, nowadays we have other places where we can find weird videos, such as TikTok, and this flying glove is just one piece of what you can find there. User Angel Spit uploaded a video showing how her security camera had captured the movement of what seems like a flying glove at 2:45 in the morning. Certainly a good time for bizarre things to happen. The next day, Sarah, the person who took the video, went to see what it was and noticed the glove attached to the ceiling. It's not only the flying glove that's strange, but also that we're able to see a fly on the glove tip. Perhaps she was just standing there and chilling, but people were coming up with theories about it being the strongest fly that could carry and hold a glove more than twice its size. How odd. Number 6. Doorbell camera captures ghostly figure. Who doesn't enjoy walking randomly in the middle of the night? There's less noise and certainly fewer people. For this ghost, the night was the perfect occasion to take a little walk. What it didn't know is that there was a doorbell camera which was recording the whole thing. Now the ghost has become viral on the internet. The video shows what appears to be a quiet night where nothing much is happening. There are 2 cars, a tree and an empty street. Then suddenly, what seems like a person enters into the frame walking from right to left. It seems like it's wearing a coat or a hoodie, but we can't be certain since it's basically transparent. We can see through it, the cars, background, everything. In addition, it's very hard to see its legs and it kind of disappears by the end. Probably the camera that caught the footage was a very cheap model that has problems distinguishing people at night, or maybe it was a ghost taking a walk. Either way, the video gives you goosebumps. Number 5. The strange sea creature mystery. It's not a secret that the depths of the sea are one of the most interesting places that human beings don't entirely understand. There are secrets buried down there that can be very exciting but also terrifying. We don't know what can be found, so every time someone finds something awesome, we're intrigued. The next video is about what seems like a sea creature with a humanoid form, something between a gingerbread man and SCP-173 from the game SCP Containment Breach. Found in China, a man is seen holding the strange creature while it moves what we could identify as its legs before the camera moves in closer to capture more details. Some people may say that it's a puppet controlled by the man holding it because it would be quite easy to do that, while others believe it could be a strange mutation of a sponge or a starfish. Anyway, the creature looks like something that could be an anomaly and hasn't been studied yet. Number 4. Headless man spotted in Malaysia. The spooky story about the Headless Horseman that was beheading the inhabitants of Sleepy Hollow is very famous and quite scary if you believe in this type of ghost story. Apparently, the Headless Horseman was tired of killing people in the same town and wanted to go on a little vacation for himself. Thus, he decided to travel to Malaysia, where he was spotted walking, probably because he couldn't get the horse through the plane. In this video taken from the inside of a car, a man is walking casually down the street. He looks very normal, unless you notice the huge fact that he doesn't have a head, and yet it looks like he's just a typical guy that you might see on the street. There's no logical explanation to this because we don't think you could survive this long without a head, unless you're a ghost or the Headless Horseman. Either way, let's be thankful that the man didn't notice the presence of the cameraman, or the people who filmed it probably wouldn't have lived long to tell the tale. Number 3. Mysterious craft spotted in Texas sky. Spotted by a group of fanatics who love watching aircraft and everything related to military, the flying Dorito, a weird triangle-shaped plane, was the new UFO sensation for the group and the people around them. It doesn't prove existence of aliens per se, but the video led to some conspiracy theories about spy planes. The experts confirmed that they've never seen that kind of shape before. It not only appeared in West Texas but also in Kansas, showing the same formation of 3 planes with their flat shape. The reason why they don't believe it's something extraterrestrial is because one of them had an equipment to monitor aircraft communication and noticed that the day they saw the planes, the control tower and the craft were communicating, meaning that they knew about their existence. The United States Air Force didn't speak up about this information and there's no clear reason why they exist. The mystery is yet to be solved, but people think there is a possibility of it being a classified aircraft meant to be a secret. Since then, no other similar-looking craft have been spotted. Strange indeed. Number 2. Floating man struck by lightning. Well, apparently the mighty Thor, god of thunder, visited Shanghai a few years ago. This video, which doesn't contain a lot of information, shows a man who's floating in the middle of a thunderstorm. The weirdest part is not that the man is randomly floating in the air, but that he was constantly struck by lightning again and again. It's a scary sight to see a man basically get zapped in front of your very eyes. Lightning is extremely dangerous, causing death in 10% of the cases, while the remaining 90% suffer different levels of disability. Now, imagine what it's like to be so close to the lightning and survive. You've got to be Thor. Of course, there is no further information about the individual. We don't know if it was an illusion or a real person, but it wasn't the God of Thunder. There's no way he made it out alive from this situation. Number 1. Strange creature seen in the sky. It would be great if mythical creatures existed. Imagine experiencing the same excitement that Jon Snow had when Daenerys Targaryen let him ride her dragon. For some people, these creatures only live in their imagination, while others are certain that they once inhabited our world. However, the footage captured in China of presumably a dragon flying through the sky and disappearing among the clouds will give you some kind of hope of its existence. In the video, the immense creature that seems like a Chinese dragon emerged from a mountain and flies straight into the sky, moving its body as if it was made of paper with the wind controlling it. You can see its flexible shape and its large tail along with its paws. The strange part is that the crowd is apparently watching nothing until the magical creature appears, making us wonder if it was spontaneous or they were waiting for some kind of show. Well, those are all the creepy bits of footage we have for you today. Which clip freaked you out the most? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to click the like button, share and subscribe for more. See ya!